Hi, I'm Wanda Kay, and I'd like to talk with you a little bit today about goals. How many of you have set goals again and again and again, only to be discouraged by them, even to the point of doing nothing in your business because you feel like I set this goal and it didn't happen and I'm a failure? Instead of using goals as stepping stones and encouragements along the way, you're using them to beat yourself up because you didn't meet the goal you set for yourself. I'd like to give you two things to think about when you are deciding where you want to go in your business or in your personal life or wherever it is you want to be. Instead of setting goals, why not set significant emotional experiences? What that means is you're going to ask yourself, when this happens, how is this going to feel? Now, a lot of people, even though they say they need extra money, they're just not motivated by it. Money alone is just something you use to exchange for goods or services. But how would it feel to have enough resources to afford some life-changing goods and services? How will it feel to see the look in your spouse's eyes? I was talking with someone recently, and we were discussing what it was going to be like to drive a company car. And I asked the person, can you tell me why that's important? And the person started rattling off things that I knew weren't resonating with their heart. They were saying things like, well, it won't cost me as much money out of my monthly budget. The company's paying for it. And it'll be nice to have a dependable means of transportation. And I said, well, if money was no object and someone off the street was going to give you an identical vehicle, why would it still be important to drive this company vehicle? And we finally drilled down until I was able to help this person understand that driving a company vehicle meant that the people who saw her day after day, who knew her family, knew her background, knew where she came from, these people would suddenly go, wait, I know her gene pool. I know where she came from. I grew up with her. And if she can do it, I can too. The very fact that she could drive a company vehicle could be enough to inspire others to change their lives too. And that's why it was so important. I needed her to focus on what that experience would be like when she finally had the keys and could then turn around and show other people how to do the same thing. That is a significant emotional experience. Maybe for you it's something totally different. Maybe you have a child with a dream that is going to take a lot of money to be able to finance. So having the money in itself is not going to be your dream, but the significant emotional experience of seeing your child's eyes light up and seeing that dream fulfilled and knowing you were able to make it happen, that's a significant emotional experience. And I want you to stop setting these short-term goals. Here's why. We always overestimate what we can accomplish in a short period of time. And if you're one of those people that's beating themselves up because they didn't meet the goal, you're going, I'm going to do it, I'm discouraged. I'm going to do it, I'm discouraged. And you're up and down and up and down and up and down. Instead, I would love for you to focus on where you're going to be 3 years from now. Imagine that. Imagine it fully. Take in all of the sights, the scenery, the sounds, what it's going to taste and feel like. Do all of that. And now I want you to ask yourself, this is going to be true for me in 3 years. And for this to be true, what's going to have to happen between now and then? Now when you wake up and you hit those potholes of discouragement or frustration, or you're tempted to be overwhelmed in the journey, you're going to know it's part of the journey because you know where you're going to be in 3 years. It changes everything. It's just temporary setbacks along the way. It's a lesson. It's a learning experience. And that's all it is. And that, I think, will make all the difference in the world. Stop beating yourself up. You're worth a lot more than that. And it's time you stepped into that truth and believed it for yourself. I believe in you, and I know you can. I hope this video has been of great value to you, and I hope that you will like, comment, and share it with others. And I'll talk with you again soon.